Darren, a 1-1 draw tonight. It's been a stop-start month with games and so on. I finally did get a game on tonight. What are your feelings at the end of that game?
Well, we underperformed. I think that was obvious for anyone here tonight. And I just thought we chased the performance the whole night. I thought we chased our, not physically chased, but we chased our own standards the whole night, and we knew we were under them. I think you can always sense that frustration in performances like that, but we were under them. And I thought Torquay were particularly difficult to play against.
The first half, we obviously got our noses in front at the end of the first half. So, do you think that was deserved on the first half performance?
It's a bit of a silly thing to say because you can't pick and choose when you score goals. You can have the best games ever and create lots of chances and never score. And so, look, we took that chance when it was in that moment, just like Torquay took their chance in their moment. I thought they had 3 good chances all night, Torquay. I don't think we probably had too many more than that, but maybe edged that kind of column. But they made it very difficult. And what a team's going to do just because Woking sit okay in the table at the end of January? Well, they're going to come over and roll on their back and let us tickle their belly. And Gary Johnson's a proper football coach. Yeah. He's going to set his teams up properly. And I thought the centre forward caused us lots of problems. And I just thought we chased them standards, and especially after the last game being the Aldershot game, there's probably that little bit of exaggerated expectation. And it's not going to be like that. A campaign of a season is mixed with rubbish, okay, and very, very good. And tonight was just meh. It was just a poor performance, but they happen.
Yeah, and you could sense, I suppose, the last 20 minutes. We were chasing to, get our noses in front. The fans were getting more sort of energised, if you know what I mean, but it just didn't quite click.
But we showed more intent. We didn't show anywhere near enough intent in the first half. We were a little bit toothless. It was a little bit toothless with the final bit of our attack, and I said that to the players at half time. After the goal, showed a little bit more intent in the final third, a little bit more of a route to goal. I didn't think we reacted to the change in players very well. Lofthouse comes on the pitch, Daly comes on the pitch, and you have to serve them, you have to feed them. And I thought we didn't do that at all, or well enough. And then they have something to hold on to. They wind the clock down. They do the normal game playing that we've all done. We do it. They do it. Everyone does it. So it's just part of that. And then you end up kind of with this really scruffy, scratchy affair that it's going nowhere. And they're tough because you want to chase and you want to get your performance levels back up. And these are good guys. These are really good lads. And they want to get their performance levels back up, and they try a little bit harder, and sometimes you can get further away from playing better. So, look, it's I see it as a good point under the circumstances. We didn't play very well.
And fans would have got their first glimpse of Jake Sarll, who came on, little bit more of Marcus Dackers, and obviously Jack Rolls moved away, so you've been very busy today. I mean, what's the thinking around Jake coming in particular?
Well, he's got brilliant experience. Look, trying to build winning football teams can be quite logical. If you have players in your team that can play in the league above, normally you're better than what's in the league. Jake's got 300 of those over, someone else, others. And he's obviously quite capable of playing in league football. So Jake's got some good qualities. He has that same tenacity that is kind of becoming synonymous now with my midfield players. I would say he's got a greater feel and appreciation technically, which we'll see. And he's going to have to develop into our way of playing. He came through the door today. There's no preparation for Jake, no set play rehearsal, none of that. So he'll need some training, and he's had 5 weeks without a game. So he'll need some extra fitness work. But even when we look at it on paper, Jack Rolls is a splendid young man. a really lovely guy. I wish him nothing but the best. But you know, we have to keep moving, and when you want to keep moving and evolving, sometimes you have to make big decisions. And I would say that, you know, this was a decision that came out of nowhere really for us, and like we've done so far, John, Drew and I, is that we've acted quickly when the opportunities arose. And you know, it was too good of opportunity to turn down. Jake's going to be a fabulous player for us, so it's a really good signing.
Yeah, we look forward to seeing more of him. And game's going thick and fast now. Away at Eastleigh on Saturday, so I'm sure the fans are great here tonight, and I'm sure they'll travel in numbers again to get behind you. And we move on.
I'm really simple. I don't care about form. I don't care about games. I don't care how many we've won or unbeaten in. Or all I care about is here and now. How we beat all the shots have nothing to do with how we've got to try and beat Eastleigh. Yeah. So we can only stay in that present sort of picture in that moment and focus on, first of all, trying to win. Forget about performances, because it's not that stage decision. We've got to try and win the game Saturday. And if we're going to win, it will be because of an improved performance. So those two things will eventually run parallel with each other, and and hopefully we'll get some more big performances, big wins under our belt.
Thanks for your time. We'll see you there.
Thank you.